kind of creepy French stalkery love. Yeah, I can't read a lick of French. Anyways, Gaston Leroux's 1910 novel Phantom of the Opera, along with the various incarnations like the 1925 silent film starring Lon Chaney, and Andrew Lloyd Webber's 1986 lucratively successful musical starring Michael Crawford as the Phantom, and also the 2004 adaptation starring Gerard Butler as the Phantom, focus on the relationships of Eric, Christine, and Raoul. Now, to tackle the characters. Eric is better known as the Phantom or the Opera Ghost. He suffered from a facial deformity since childhood, which is why he wears a mask or a partial mask, and he is a musical genius. He happens to live under the Opera House. Now, what Eric does besides writing music is he haunts, and I say haunts because he isn't really dead. So Eric haunts the Opera House, and what he does is he bribes the stage managers to do special things for him, like leave a certain opera box open and give him annual payments, or else he will do terrible things, like drop chandeliers, which really isn't a good thing financially, because they would have to buy new chandeliers to replace them with the dropped. Anyways, so he does that in order to get his way, and it's kind of his way of running the opera house in a way. He's also infatuated with Christine, who I shall get to in a minute, and he proceeds to give her voice lessons when she arrives at the opera house so she can take the lead in the operas performed at the opera. And also Eric fits very well into the misunderstood genius crippled trope or stereotype, along with characters like House, Professor X, Davros, Stephen Hawking. Christine is the daughter of a dead Swedish violinist who joins the opera as a backup dancer and receives voice lessons from the Phantom. Now, she thinks the Phantom is the angel of music, a figure her father said he would send her from beyond the grave to give her voice lessons. Yeah, and she kind of develops a Stockholm Syndrome feeling of love for the Phantom. I'll get into that in a little bit. And Eric is a childhood friend of Christine's who rekindles their relationship when he takes up a major stake in the opera house and he sees her singing and he's like, "Oh, I remember you. I love you." Kind of just, more, opera-y-ish. As for Eric and Christine's relationship, their relationship can best be described as something along the lines of Beauty and the Beast / geek / emo. Primarily, because the Phantom's facial deformities, his musical genius, and yeah, he's kind of emo, I'd say. And as for the relationship between Eric, Christine, and Raoul, that little triangle, I'd say it could be best compared to something like that of Dr. Horrible, Penny, and Captain Hammer, except, spread out over a longer amount of time, and it's more operatic, and it's more dramatic and emotional. So if you have any thoughts on Phantom of the Opera or what I've said, let me know down there in the comments. We can have a nice little discussion down there, and I kind of wanted to discuss this primarily because I saw my old high school's production over break, and this is a very, very special musical to me, primarily because I saw it for my 10th birthday with my parents and my first crush, and she gave me Abbey Road on CD as a gift. Yeah. So, we'll see you all back here next week. I'm thinking maybe some movie reviews, because I haven't done one of those in a while, and I want to have, some formats of sorts, or whatever, on the channel. So, DFTBA, see you all next week. How could you forget? God, you... You ass. You forgot your own clone's birthday. God! What is wrong with you?